to students. Mandy here. Welcome to my dining room. It has been repurposed. We're going to do a little bit of belly dancing today. We're going to start off with a warm-up, and then we're going to go into a little bit of hip work that we had been working on at the end of our beginners class. We'll just be going into that a little bit more so that we can expand on that in future videos. So we're going to start with our basic warm-up. So we're taking a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Deep breath, inhale, and twisting to the corner, exhale. Deep breath, inhale, and exhaling to the other side. And one more time, back to center, inhale, and exhale. Good, we're going to reach one arm over. And the other side. And to the corner. And the other side. We're going to come down to flat back, reaching both arms out to either wall. And exhaling all the way down. Good, we're going to bend our knees until you feel the stretch in your back and gently shake the head yes and no. And roll up. Good, shoulders up and back and down, nice and big. Alternating forward. And reverse. Good, we're going to bring our arms up into temple, so palms are together, elbows are pulled back. And we're just relaxing the head onto the side of the arm. Good, and lifting the hands to gently lift the head. We're switching to the other side. Good, and lifting the hands again. We're reaching all the way to the ceiling, straight through the fingertips. Good, and right. Left, and one more time, right and left. Good, right arm across and reaching back. Other side and across. We're going to get our weight centered on our left foot. Right foot comes on heel. We're going to pull back from the hips. Nice flat back. Good. And we're going to step back with our right foot onto a flat heel. Keeping the chest open. Good. And we're going to bend down into that knee, right? So you can either just bend down slightly. The point is to get that stretch, right, down the hip flexor. If you can reach back with it. Good, and back to center. Same thing on the other side. Planting the heel, pulling back from the hip. stepping back to a flat heel, nice and open chest. Excellent. And bending down into that knee, right? Or reaching it back if you can. And back to center. We're just going to get a little bit of a wider stance. We're just a little bit further than hip width apart. And we're going to relax right and left. And we're going to go forward and back. Nice, gentle, relaxing forward. We're not pushing. And back is engaged to pull straight back. Gentle forward. And engage back. One more time, forward and back. Good, we're going to do our 4 points. I'm bringing my hips over to the right, gentle forward, over to the left, and back, and smoothing it out. Good, relaxing to the front and engaging to the back. And we're going to pause. We're going to reverse our direction. So I'm starting left, gentle forward, right, and engage back. Left, front, right, and we're smoothing it out. Good, relaxing to the front and then engaging to the back. Good, we're going to slide the feet in together. We're going to get into our belly dance posture. So my knees are nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are back and down. We're going to slide just those hips over to the right and over to the left, trying to keep that pant line level. So we're not tilting up and down, we're keeping those knees evenly bent so they have that slide straight across. Good, stretching out those oblique muscles. Good, and we're going to switch to stretch out the chest. We're going to slide just the rib cage over to the right and over to the left, keeping the shoulders back and down, keeping the head centered above the belly button. Good, and we're going to go forward and back. I'm pushing straight to the front and relax, pushing forward and relax. One more time, forward and relax. Good, so we had been working on our single hip movements, right? Where we had one foot on toe, right? Very important, we're always going to keep that back leg nice and bent. We don't ever want either leg to be fully straight. We want to keep that bend in that back leg, right? Two important things, it's going to stop us from bouncing up and down. So if you see your head and shoulders coming up with you, right? Keep that back leg bent. That's what's going to help stop that bounce. And the other thing is the more you bend that back leg, the more range of motion you're going to have. So if you feel like your hip motion is very small, it's most likely because you have a very straight back leg, right? The straighter your leg is, the smaller it's going to be. The more bend I have in my knee, the more range of motion I'll have, okay? So we've got one foot on toe, right? We're going to slightly straighten that leg to bring that hip up, absorbing it into the side. So we're keeping our head level. Good, we're going to take this motion, we're going to focus on the up. So we're up, 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 up. Good, same thing on the other side. One foot on toe, back leg nice and bent. We're still engaged on our abs, chest is lifted, shoulders are down. We're just slightly straightening that leg, absorbing that hip into our side, keeping the head and shoulders level. Good, again, focusing on the up. We're going to bring it up, 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 up. Good, up, 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 up. Excellent. Switching back to the other side, back leg nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest lifted, shoulders down. We're going to focus on our down this time to turn it into a hip drop. So I'm going to start by raising it slightly so I have some place to go, and I'm just going to relax it. Down, 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 back leg nice and bent, right? Abs engaged, chest lifted, shoulders down. We're raising it so we have some place to go and just relaxing it. Down, 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 down. Good. We're going to take this hip drop and turn it into what's called our belly kick. So it's a very traditional style belly dance motion, right? Remember, what we're going to do is we're going to take this leg that's on toe, right, with the bend in the knee. We're going to take this, we're going to freeze it in cement. We're just going to turn that foot out, and then we're going to set it back down, right? So that's my kick, okay? We don't have to be in a full-on like ninja mode, right? Not doing the crane, although that would be cool. We're just taking that foot and we're turning it out and setting it back down. And feel free to tap those toes on the floor. If you feel like you're losing your balance, that's fine, right? Keep it a small motion. The smaller it is, the easier it's going to be to keep your balance, right? So we're going to alternate that with our hip drop. So I'm going to lift my hip, I'm going to drop it, I'm going to lift it up again and turn my foot out. So lift, drop, lift, kick. Good. Up, drop, and kick. Up, drop, and kick. Drop, and a little faster. So we're drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick. Good. Same thing on the other side. Back leg still nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest lifted, shoulders back and down, right? Again, we're taking this leg with the bend in the knee, the foot that's on toe, we're freezing it, and then we're just turning the foot out slightly and setting it back down, right? Same thing. The smaller you make it, the easier it's going to be to keep your balance. Keep that chest lifted also. The more you lift up to the ceiling, the easier it's going to be to keep that balance. Okay, so same thing, we're alternating that with our hip drop. So we're going to lift up slightly, we're going to drop the hip, we're going to lift it up again, and then turn the foot out. So we're up, drop, up, kick, up, drop, up, kick, up, drop, up, kick, up, drop, up, and a little faster. So we're drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick. Good. Drop, kick, drop, kick. Nice and small. Drop, kick, and drop, kick. Good. Let's shake those legs out for a second. Okay. Feel pretty good with that? We're going to add our arms to this. I know we were working on this a little bit in class, so we'll put that back in because I feel like it just helps. It's one of those nice emotional releases, right? Where you can really put a little bit of yourself into the dance, right? So we have our first set of arms, which is, here is my hip, and ta-da, right? So worship me, and also worship the boutte. Right? So back leg nice and bent, chest is lifted, we're nice and open, shoulders are down, right? We're lifting slightly so we have some place to go, and we're gonna drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick. Good. Drop, kick, drop, kick, keeping the chest lifted. One more time, drop and kick. Good. Same thing on the other side. Switching the feet, back leg nice and bent. We're still engaged on the abs. Chest is lifted, shoulders are down. One hand to the hip, and the other is ta-da. Be like, this is my fabulous dance featuring this hip, right? So we're raising slightly so we have some place to go, and we are relaxing down. Kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick. Good. Drop, kick, chest is lifted and kick. Good. Drop. One more time, drop and kick. Good. So our other arms, which I feel is very appropriate for the current situation, is so we've got One foot on toe, back leg nice and bent, right? We're still engaged, chest lifted, shoulders back and down. I'm going to have one hand on the hip, right? So this is onto my back leg in the, are you kidding me, right? And the other hand is to the head in the, I am so over this crap, right? So feel free to get as dramatic as you would like. It really is cathartic, right? We're gonna raise the hips slightly so we have someplace to go, and we are drop and kick, drop and kick. I cannot believe we're going through this crap, right? Drop and kick, drop and kick. I'm over it, I'm done, and drop and kick. Good, same thing on the other side. Right, backhand in the, I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Other hand to the head and like, I need a glass of wine. Right? We're raising the hips slightly so we have some place to go, and we're drop and kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop and kick. Good, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop. One more time, drop and kick. Good, let's shake out those legs again. Everybody feeling good? Grab a drink of water if you got one, or a glass of wine, right? Because why not? Wine not? No? Okay. All right, one more we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to our hip pop, right? Which was that single hip coming up. So 1 foot on toe, back leg nice and bent. We're bringing the right hip up. We're gonna step flat together, left hip up, and then step together. Again, so we're right hip up, and then flat foot, left hip up, and then flat foot. Both legs are always gonna be bent, right? Neither leg ever gets straight. Nice and lifted on the chest, shoulders are back and down. So we're up, together, up, together, up, together, up, together. Good. Up, together, up, together, up. And one last time, up and together. Good. So we're going to take this motion and we're going to move it slightly. So I'm going to bring my hip up, and then instead of stepping back together, I'm going to take that foot, place it just a little bit in front of me, take that small step, bring the left foot up to meet it, pop the left hip up, and then step forward. So right hip up, step forward, left hip up, step forward. Good. Right hip up, step forward, left hip up, step forward, right hip up, step forward, left hip up, step forward, right hip up, step forward and left up, step forward. Good. We're going to take this and we're going to walk it backwards, right? To do that, it's going to be very similar. I'm going to bring my right hip up. I'm going to take a small step behind me. Again, the closer you keep your feet together, the easier it's going to be for you to do, right? So a small step behind me. My left foot is already in front. I'm going to leave it there, pop it up onto toe, bring my left hip up, take a small step back. Right hip up, step back, left hip up, step back, right hip up, step back. Nice small steps. Up, step back. Good. Up, step back, up, step back, up, step back, up, step back. Good. I should probably do this with my back to you, right? Because that makes more sense, doesn't it? It's our first one. We're trying it out. Bear with me. Ready? Both legs bent, right? Abs are engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are back and down. We're popping it up, step back, 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 and up. Going forward, we're up, step front, 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 up. Last one, up and step. Good. good with that? Right. We'll add the arms to it. Remember, our arms were one straight forward. We want to make sure we are not in a stop right there. We want to be in the kiss my ring, right? Other hand is to the head. You can have the flower in the hair, right? You can have the Egyptian headache, and once again, I am so done with all this crap, right? And we're just going to switch, right? So make sure that even as we switch, we're still keeping this front hand pointed down slightly, right? As in, yes, you are pleased to meet me. The honor is all yours. You're welcome, right? Good. And even though our arms are forward, we want to make sure that we're still keeping those shoulders back and down. So not reaching and hunching, right? Even though my arms are forward, my back is nice and straight, my chest is still open, right? So we're alternating. Good. Okay, this way. Excellent. Now I just had a thought, I don't know if like the right and left is reversing because I have the front facing camera on and that reverses it sometimes. But then also I'm really bad with my right and left, so I don't even know. So yeah, just leave me some comments and see if this is confusing or okay or how you're feeling with it, right? So we're going to join up the arms with the hips. Again, the hip that's coming up is the same as the arm that is forward, right? So we're up, together, up, together, up, together, up, together. Good. Up, together, up, together, up, together, up. So we're going to walk it back. So we're up, step back, up, step back, up, step back, up, step back. Good. Up, step back, up, step back, up, step back, and up. Moving forward, we're up, step front, up, step front, up, step front, up, step front. Good. Up, step front, up, step front, up, step front. Last one, up and step. Good. So that's our Egyptian hip walk, right? Alternating those hip pops. Right? We also did, right, the hip pop coming up, the hip drop coming down, and our beledi kick, where we were alternating the hip drop with the turning out of the foot, okay? Feel free to go back and work on whatever sections of this video that you need to. We're going to be leaving it up indefinitely. And so watch it as many times as you'd like. Feel free to share it with whoever you'd like. I'll be posting all of these publicly on our YouTube channel. So give our YouTube channel a subscribe here at Zuut Bellydance. I'll be posting them all here. So yeah, thank you very much, ladies. Let's do like just a quick cool down here. Let's reach it over. Good. Other side. And to the corner. And other side. Good. Down to flat back. And reaching all the way down. Letting everything hang, just relaxing the head and neck, relaxing the arms. Good. Bend the knees, gently shake the head yes and no. And roll up. Nice big shoulders. And alternate forward. Good. Let's get a little bit further than hip width apart. Just relaxing the hips right and left, relaxing the arms. Good. Forward and back, nice and gentle forward, opening the hip and engaging to pull back, nice flat back. One more time, relax, gentle forward and pull back. Good, we'll get into our nice soft lunge. Nice and loose, nice and relaxed. Let the reach with the arm, nice and relaxed. Good, leaning into it with the torso. Relaxing through the head and neck, letting it roll all the way down the spine. Good, and coming back to center, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Alright, thank you very much, ladies. I hope you're all well. I hope your families are well. If you have a moment, please check in with me. I would love to hear from all of you. I really would. Please stay strong, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Love you. Thank you.